What's up, guys? SethTheProgrammer here again, but today we're doing something a little bit different. Today we're doing a theory video. So this video would be, what if Goku had his potential unlocked by Guru on Namek? There will be two ways this could play out. We could either have Goku get his potential unlocked before Guru, or after his Zenkai in the healing pod before he fought Frieza. Although I found his potential unlocked before the Ginyu fight reveals the same result in the end regardless. I originally got this idea from Budokai 3, where you can play as Goku and you can fly and meet Guru and have Goku's potential unlocked for an extra level up, so that's where I got this idea from, and other than that, enjoy. As a disclaimer, we'll be using power levels in this video. This is due to the fact that virtually every form of scaling in the Saiyan and Namek arcs are done with power levels. We will be using the Daizenshuu power levels, however, which are official, and these power levels have actually been looked at and applauded and approved by Toriyama after he read the Daizenshuu 7. I'll link the statement of him approving the Daizenshuu 7 in the description below. So how strong would Goku in the Ginyu arc or Namek arc be if he had his potential unlocked? The first thing we have to do is find out how much stronger you get by having your potential unlocked in general. To find this, we simply have to look at Gohan and Krillin after their potentials unlocked by Guru. Krillin himself, initially after having it unlocked, went from a power level of 1770 to 13,000. This is, mind you, just the initial release of his potential, as Vegeta later quotes how Gohan and Krillin's power are increasing when he fought First Form Frieza. Although since it's not 100% known how much stronger they got in total over time after having their potential unlocked, we can use the initial release as a multiplier to give to Goku. Okay, so the difference between 1770 and 13,000 is of course 7.344. So we take Goku from his arrival on Namek, which is confirmed to be 90,000 by the Daizenshuu, and multiply it by 7.344. In result, we get 661,016, which would be Goku's power level, which would be surprisingly higher than First Form Frieza. So let's say Goku had his potential unlocked after Jace flew away to fetch Captain Ginyu. I also, on a side note, I want to bring up, why didn't Jace just like call Frieza and Ginyu with his scouter? Because they can communicate with him, right? So I don't see why he didn't just call them, but that's besides the point. So Captain Ginyu would confront Goku and Vegeta would fly off. However, this time, Goku would absolutely dominate Captain Ginyu, even without using the Kaioken technique. So either way, Captain Ginyu would more than likely try to steal Goku's body for himself. This is where things get a bit interesting. So we all know that when Ginyu first stole Goku's body originally, that Ginyu was much weaker because he wasn't accustomed to the body, which is how Gohan and Krillin were able to fight him right afterwards to begin with. Ginyu went from Goku's original 90,000 to about 23,000 after he stole his body. And the 23,000 was rising, although it's not confirmed how much it rose by. So his power was divided by 3.913, and if we divide 661,016 by 3.913, we get 168,926. Ginyu in this hypothetical situation would actually have gained a power increase this time from stealing Goku's body, unlike previously. But the real question is, could Vegeta defeat Ginyu and his amped Goku's body to kind of repeat history? Now, many people will argue Vegeta did have the power that he fought Frieza with at this time, but he was exhausted because he was up for like 3 days straight on Namek, which is why Jace landed like a punch on him. But I disagree personally. I think Vegeta, after eating a Senzu Bean and his Zenkai from Raccoon, while probably not at full fighting capacity because he's probably a little bit tired, was probably more than capable of using most of his power. So if Ginyu was showing massive levels of power and Vegeta drew out a good portion of his energy that he could even combat First Form Frieza with, mind you, he'd probably defeat Ginyu again, regardless if he was tired or not, as people claim. Deja vu, we get a similar situation where Ginyu is laying on the ground and decides to steal Vegeta's body to save his own ass. Only difference being Vegeta tried a lot more at best. So blah blah blah, Goku gets his body back and goes to the healing pod in preparation for Frieza and his injuries from Vegeta. Goku's Zenkai here could either be weaker or stronger depending on how you look at it, as Saiyan Zenkais are stronger as they themselves get stronger, but we'll just say the increase is about the same. 3 million was Goku's level when he encountered Frieza, divided by 90,000, which was Namek's Goku's level, would be a 33.333 times multiplied difference. So we multiply 661,016 by 33.333 times, and we get 22,000,000 33,646 would be Goku's power level after the Zenkai boost and his potential unlocked. This isn't considering, mind you, the fact that when your potential is unlocked, your power gradually increases for a set period of time, and that the original multiplier would have been only the initial release of it. So basically, Goku here is far stronger than he was originally. Even with just basic Kaioken times 2 through 3, he would give Frieza a huge run for his money, even if Frieza used 50% of his power. However, we know Goku can actually use Kaioken times 10 by this point, and quite effectively, might I add. So with Kaioken times 10, he would have a power of about 220,336,400, which is literally over 100 million points higher than Frieza at his full power. So Goku could defeat Frieza just using the Kaioken, and in result would not have to become a Super Saiyan. Everything in general would be far different, and we honestly can't say if Namek would have been destroyed, etc. Would Goku have finished Frieza off? More than likely, actually, as Goku is using the Kaioken, which puts massive strain on himself, so he'd probably try to end the battle as soon as possible. So by this point, Goku would quite possibly return to Earth with Gohan, Krillin, Piccolo, and Bulma, and the Namekians' original homeworld may have been spared. They wish their friends back, and everything is dandy. Now, a real question would be, what would happen after that? What would happen in the Android arc? Would Trunks know Super Saiyan? Could Goku defeat the androids? Now, honestly, I believe Trunks would be a Super Saiyan regardless of whether or not Goku learned it on Namek. And this is because Gohan more than likely turned into a Super Saiyan from traumatic events with the androids and not simply from training. So we also know that Trunks learned Super Saiyan from Gohan dying and not some training method Gohan gave him. So Goku learning Super Saiyan may actually just be completely irrelevant to Trunks' timeline regardless. Trunks could even realize Goku and Vegeta haven't learned Super Saiyan and show it to them himself. Other than that, the entire series would benefit entirely differently from Goku being much stronger. But what do you think would happen to this stronger Goku in later arcs? What about the Cell games? What about the Buu Saga? Even Dragon Ball Super? What do you think would happen if Goku got this massive potential unlock boost? Comment down below what you think, and other than that, till next time.